Paranormal games you should never play. Part 4. The Elevator Game. This game was popularized and gained a lot of credibility from the death of Elisa Lam. When these videos came out, they showed a woman acting extremely strange, and she later showed up dead after these events. But many believe she was playing this game in order to get to the other world. To play this game, you'll first need a building with 10 floors on it. Make sure you're alone and that no one else gets on this elevator with you. Firstly, go to the 4th floor. Once the door opens, don't get out. From that point on, you'll go to the 2nd floor, the 6th floor, the 2nd floor, and then the 10th floor. But at all these stops, never get out. Finally, you'll go to the 5th floor. From there, a woman can enter the elevator with you, but don't look at her, don't talk to her. Just be antisocial. From there, you'll press the 1st floor button. Two things could happen here. One, you'll actually go to the 1st floor, in which case you just have to get off, don't look back. And the second option is that it goes to the 10th floor. If this happens, you're presented with two options. One, you either stay on, or two, you get off to enter the other world. But as you're getting off, just know that this woman will be calling out your name and asking you questions, but you cannot look back. You'll know you've successfully entered the other world if you're completely alone. So I hope the other world's cool, because I'm definitely not doing this. First games you should never play. Part 9. Red Door, Yellow Door. This game takes at least 2 to play, but you can also have an audience watching. One person will be the guide, the other will be the subject. The guide sits on the floor with their legs crossed and a pillow in their lap. The subject then lies on the ground and puts their head on the pillow. Then the guide should start massaging the temple of the subject's head. And in the meantime chanting red door, yellow door, any other color. This one's a little weirder than the others. The subject should then fall into a trance in their mind and end up in a room. The guide will then start asking questions, and the subject should answer those questions and try to describe the room as well as possible, such as what color the doors are, how they feel about the room, and what doors to go into. The subject should answer all these questions honestly until the guide decides to end the game. Some advice along the way is that light colors are better than dark colors. Don't interact with anyone you see. If you see a man in a suit, you should leave immediately, and if you die in this world, some say you might die in the real world.
Terrifying games you don't want to play, Part 39, Gentleman Death. If you play this game correctly, the odds of you being successful in life will greatly improve. But be warned, there will be a price to pay if you lose. To play this game, you'll need to summon the mysterious Gentleman Death, a wealthy businessman who passed away some decades ago. All you'll need to do is give him flowers of any kind, and a bottle of wine, along with 2 glasses. Once you have acquired these items, you'll need to enter the local graveyard at sunset and locate an unmarked grave. Next, you'll need to place the flowers at the foot of the grave before filling the wine glasses and raising a toast while saying the words, Gentleman Death, won't you drink with me? If you see a well-dressed man smoking a cigar approach you from a distance, you'll know you have succeeded and the game can proceed. After the bummy man has had his fill of the wine, he will offer to play you in a game of your choosing. The game can be anything, although it has been said that the gentleman favors you with proposed chess. If you manage to win in the game you have selected, Gentleman Death will remove the cigar from his mouth and offer it to you, causing his teeth to chatter violently. As long as you don't use the cigar, you will have good luck for the next year in minor things, such as school tests and romantic interests. However, if you lose, he will demand you pay him a sum of money for his time, ranging from thousands of dollars to a single cent. If you are unable or unwilling to pay this sum, he will curse you, causing you to experience extreme anxiety and misfortune for some time. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.
Games you'll definitely never want to play. Four Corners game. In the Four Corners game, you and 4 other people will go into a completely empty room that has 4 corners in it and shut off all the other lights. One of these people will be chosen to be the leader, and they will stand in the middle. Everyone else will go to the corners with their backs facing the center. From there, you all will say all of your names and then count to 3. When that countdown ends, you move to the next corner, leaving that one space open. If the game is properly worked, one person will go missing, and that empty spot will have a figure in it, but do not talk to this person. To get this person back, you all have to signal each other that he's gone, and go knock on the door. To end the game, you all say your names again, and turn on the lights. I also don't know why you would want to play this game, don't do it.
Terrifying games you don't want to play, part 31. Looky Looky. If you are able to survive this game, you will receive a gift which is valuable beyond belief. However, the consequence of losing is a long and painful death. To play the game, you will need a candlestick, a match or lighter, and a bucket of white paint. Once you have acquired these items, you'll need to use the white paint to draw images of eyeballs on every window around your house. Be warned, if you miss a single window, your house will not be protected, and the game will become impossible to win. Once you have finished your paintings, you'll need to find a room without windows, close the door, and wait until midnight. Once the clock strikes 12, you'll need to light your candlestick and say the words, "Looky, looky, come and see. Looky, looky, you won't find me," 3 times in succession. This will summon the Looksee Man. For the next 6 hours or until sunrise, the Looksee Man will move around your house, trying to catch a glimpse of you through the windows. Your job will be to continuously move around the house without being caught. You also cannot let your candlestick go out, or you will automatically lose the game. If you're able to survive until sunrise, blow out your candle and the Looksee Man will disappear, leaving you with the gift of future sight and all the benefits that come with being able to see into the future. However, if you are caught, you will be taken away to the Looksee Man's lair, where he will consume your eyes and leave you to die alone. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more. Terrifying games you don't want to play, part 32. You and I. The rules for playing this game are simple and the rewards for winning can be great, but be warned, if you lose, the penalty will be worse than death. To play the game, you'll need to awaken your mirror twin. All you'll need to do this is a deck of playing cards, a match or fire starter, and a full-size mirror. Once you have acquired these items, you'll need to set up the mirror in a quiet room and wait until midnight. Once the clock strikes 12, you'll need to remove the Joker cards from the deck and burn them in front of the mirror while saying the words, "I know you're there, come out and play." This will awaken your twin, allowing the game to begin. To begin the game, you'll need to deal yourself 10 random playing cards face down. Before you reveal the cards, you'll need to say out loud whether you think there will be more numbered cards or face cards in the hand. If you choose correctly, then for every card you got right, you will gain an extra year of good luck. For example, if you pick face cards, and there are 6 face cards in the hand and 4 numbered cards, you will gain 6 years of good luck. But if you choose wrong, then your evil twin will be released from their prison. They will seek to take over every part of your life, locking you in the mirror in their stead. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more. Terrifying games you don't want to play, part 28. The Mother Witch Ritual. If you play this game correctly, you will be granted 7 years of good fortune. But you'll lose something even more valuable than your life if you fail to win. To play the game, all you'll need is a candle and a vivid imagination. Once you have acquired the candle, you'll need to wait until midnight and then light it before closing your eyes. Next, you'll need to picture yourself in a great forest. The more real the forest seems to you, the higher your chances are of the game actually working. If your imagination is vivid enough, you may be greeted by an old woman who will offer you one of 2 different apples. One of these apples will grant you good fortune for the next 7 years, and the other one will imprison you in this dream world for the same amount of time, forcing you to work for your freedom. Before you pick one of the apples, you are allowed to ask the witch 2 different questions. However, there is a catch. One of the questions will be answered truthfully, and the other will be answered with a lie. It is up to you to determine which is which. You will have until the candle goes out to make your choice, but be careful. If the candle goes out before you choose, you'll be stuck there forever. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.